Jeffrey wakes up at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and the first thing he does is that he grabs his phone and he starts scrolling on Instagram, watching ass pics and Joe Rogan podcast clips. After that, he goes to the kitchen and eats a shitload of junk food. Then he plays video games and jerks off all day. But on the other side of the spectrum, we have Adonis. Adonis is a productive Chad. He's super disciplined and he's super productive. He wakes up at 5 a.m. every single day, 5 a.m. every single day to work out, get straight to his goals, and work on his business. Then he goes to sleep early and he eats healthy food. Why can't we all be like Adonis? I'll tell you a story. Still remember this day. I woke up at 3 a.m. at night. 3 a.m. This was peak COVID time. This was during COVID, and I woke up at 3 a.m. at night. The first thing I did was eat a shitload of breakfast, junk food breakfast. And after that, I played Clash Royale and jerked off all day. I still remember that day. Like, imagine you wake up lethargic at like 3 a.m. at night and you don't want to do anything, so you cook yourself a massive unhealthy breakfast and you eat that while watching Clash Royale videos, and after that you play Clash Royale all day and jerk off all day. I used to be exactly like that, but then I changed my life. I changed my life by setting up a productive daily routine, and I'm gonna show you exactly how you can do it today as well. But before we get to that, I want to tell you about something else. By clicking the top link in the description down below, you can book a free call with me to fix your productivity, discipline, and consistency. And by clicking the second link in the description down below, you can subscribe to my daily email newsletter for more productivity insights just like this in your inbox every single day. So if you're interested in that, check out the description. So let's get straight to it. How do you build a productive daily routine? Number one, set a priority. Still remember that it was 2 years ago. I didn't have any priority. Like imagine, like I just told you, I woke up super late at night to eat a shitload of breakfast and play video games and jerk off all day. That is what I did. I had no priority in life. Like imagine, like so many people nowadays, they say that I want to earn $10,000 a month as well. I want to build a good physique as well. I want to get good grades at school as well. That is not possible. Why? Because there is this rule in productivity known as essentialism. What is essentialism? Essentialism is basically telling us that you can only expend and concentrate all your energy, all your forces on one direction and one direction only to see massive results. Because if you spread your energy on multiple directions, multiple domains, then your energy will be spread through too thin. So you cannot see results in any of your domains. So that is exactly why essentialism is so good. You only focus and expend all your energy in one singular direction to see massive results. So how do you find out your priority? Before I tell you about that, you have to understand something. What is a priority? This is your priority. This is the treasure chest at the end of the map. This is like a video game. This is the final boss that you have to defeat, the main goal, the final boss, okay? And you have to go through a roadmap, a number of quests, and defeat a number of villains to get to this priority. So that is what setting up a priority basically means. So how do you find out your priority? The best thing you can do is ask yourself, what does my future life look like? What does my life look like in the next 3 to 5 years? And then you will probably get a vision. For example, you ask yourself, what does my life look like in the next 3 to 5 years? You may get a vision of you working out, or you being super disciplined and working on your business on your laptop. Whatever visual you get, that is your priority. That is what you expend your energy on for the next 3 to 5 to even 10 years of your life. So ask yourself, what does my future look like? And whatever visual you get, that is your priority. So let's move on. Number 2, outline your daily tasks. Still remember that. I finally found out my priority was earning $10,000 a month, and I didn't know what to get done during the day. I didn't know what moved the needle the most. I didn't know what tasks to get completed throughout the whole day. That is why my day was spent super unproductively and super not disciplined. Because I just played video games because I didn't know what to get done throughout the whole day. And the same may be happening to you. And it's all because of one thing. It's because of social media, because social media is destroying our society. Social media is bad for us. We are in an active war against social media. We have to eliminate and eradicate social media from our society because it is hurting our people. For the betterment of society, people have stopped thinking about themselves. They think that Kim Kardashian, they only think about and care about Kim Kardashian, not about themselves. People have forgot to care about themselves. They can't even think for themselves. And it's all because of social media. Me and you, we have to gang up to go on a war against social media for the betterment of society and for the betterment of the people around us. It is an obligation on us to save society forever. So join me on the journey to eliminate social media for the better. So how do you find your daily tasks? Well, what you're gonna do? So you're gonna take your priority. This is your priority, and you're gonna branch it out into different daily tasks which you have to get done every single day. I'll give you an example. Your priority may be to make $10,000 a month. What do your daily tasks look like? Work 8+ hours every single day, and be super disciplined. Get good sleep, and get on calls with your clients. These are what your daily tasks are going to look like if you want to make $10,000 every single month. So you have to definitely do that. Take your priority and branch it out into different daily tasks in order to get done and get closer to your priority ASAP. Moving on. Number 3, do the most important task of the day first. So remember that I started to wake up at 5 a.m. every single day, and as soon as I woke up, I slacked off. I literally slacked off. How? Because I said to myself, I don't want to get the hard shit done, I don't want to record the YouTube videos, so I'll just check my email and reply to emails. That shit doesn't work, that shit didn't work for me, and it will not work for you too. So do the most important task of the day first, because I see so many pussies nowadays. They don't know how to think for themselves, they don't know what to do with their life. They're just randomly roaming around the world not doing what to do. Even though they have these massive goals and aspirations, they don't know what to get done. You may be like this. Many people have lost the ability to think. It's all because of social media. People have stopped caring about themselves. People have stopped thinking about their future. What do they want to do in life? People have forgotten about that. People have become pussies. People have become jerks. As soon as they wake up, they just grab their phone and scroll on social media instead of getting the hard shit done. You don't have to be like this. So the lesson from this that you have to take is do the hardest task and the most important task of the day as soon as you wake up. And for example, you wake up at 5 a.m., you're just gonna shower and you're gonna get straight to work. Record YouTube videos. Because that's the hardest task of the day for you. Ask yourself, what is the hardest task of the day for me? And that is gonna be the first thing you're gonna do in the morning. I'll give you an example. You may want to get a really good physique. What is the hardest task gonna be? Probably your diet. So what you're gonna do as soon as you wake up, you're gonna shower and you're gonna cook a high protein meal for yourself. So ask yourself, what is the most important and hardest task which I can do as soon as I wake up, and do it every single morning. Moving on. Block out your schedule. I'll tell you a story. Before I had a daily routine and before I had a schedule, I didn't know what to get done. As soon as I woke up, I used to ask myself, what do I have to get done at 10 p.m.? What do I have to get done at 11 p.m.? I didn't know what to get done at specific times. That is why my days were so unproductive and my days were so undisciplined. But you don't have to do the same. You don't have to do the same. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take a notebook, take out a fresh page, take a pen, and block out your daily schedule. How are you gonna do this? You're gonna do this by putting your wake up time and sleep time beside each other. Like your wake up time is gonna be here. Leave 10 to 15 lines at the end, and then put every single hour in between that, and assign each hour a task. Like for example, 5 a.m. wake up time, 6 a.m. workout time, 7 a.m. work on business, 8 a.m. school, 3 p.m. eat lunch, 6 p.m. go outside to play soccer. This is how you're going to block out your schedule. So definitely do that. What this is going to do is that you don't have to think to yourself, what do you have to do at a specific time? Like you wake up at 5 a.m., you don't have to think to yourself, oh, what do I have to get done at this time or that time? Just wake up and get straight to getting your daily tasks done. Moving on. The fifth and final tip on building your daily schedule is make it visible. I still remember that I couldn't act on my daily routine. Why? Because it wasn't right in front of me. But once I actually wrote it down in my notebook and I saw it every single day by opening my notebook, I was more disciplined. I was getting the tasks done on my daily schedules. So you have to definitely do that. Make your tasks visible. Either paste them on a wall or write them down somewhere or read them every single day. What this is going to do is that it's going to keep you on track and it's going to give you the motivation, the energy to keep moving forward and further and further. So definitely do that. Now I know that life is hard for you. Life was hard for me when I was starting out, but you have to understand that you have to put in the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. No king ever conquered land without putting in the hard work. No king ever conquered land by not fighting. No king ever conquered land by not preparing with the sword. You have to be the same. You have to do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Because change is inevitable. Change will happen if you want it or not. And you have to be on the good side of history, with the good side of change. You either change for the good or you either change for the bad. Choose the good side. I want you to choose the good side. Click the first link in the description down below to book a free call with me, and click the second link in the description down below to subscribe to my email newsletter. Thank you for watching, and remember, action over words.